Good morning, good morning, good morning to all of my sweet little students. How are you today? Good. I am also very good, feeling energetic and fantastic, right? I'm so happy to see you all, right? All my small little friends. Show me a smiling face. Smile, smile, smile. Early in the morning, show me your big smile. Early in the morning. Oh, that's so great. You're so cute. I'm so happy to see you all. Okay, this is our computing class, right? We are going to learn a little about computers. You all have computers, right? Everybody? Yes, and we have got different type of computers. But before we're going to start our class, we are going to discuss a very important things, right? And what is that? You know, these days, what we have to follow certain rules when we are even at home and when we are going to greet somebody and when we are going out, right? So there are some things which we're going to revise and recall because they're very important, right? And what are they? I'm going to tell you and we will share. Everybody has to follow that. Teacher Sadia is going to follow that, and you are also going to follow that. Why? Because that's very important, right? Okay, so there is something which we have to take care about. Like, what is that? When we are going out, what we have to do, and when we are meeting, what we have to do. Why? Because you know, these days the virus has spread out, and we have to be safe from that. And what do you have to do to be safe from that, right? So we will discuss a little of things, right? So the first thing what we are going to do is there are some rules, right? Can you see everybody? Are you Okay, so see, there are some rules. You have to cuff into your elbow, right? You have to cuff into your elbow. Teacher will show you that. Then you have to, right? Yes. No fingers in your mouth. You don't have to put anything in your mouth, right? Because you see, there are many germs outside, right? Okay, so very important thing is you have to wear a mask. Don't forget to wear a mask when you're going out. And then you have to use sanitizer often, right? Wear a face shield if you have. Then wash your hands. Okay, everybody is going to wash their hands, right? Stay in your desk and then stay 6 feet apart. And then, what is the last thing? No toys in your mouth. You don't have to put anything in your mouth, right? You have to cough and sneeze like this. Do not have to put your hands in your mouth. No toys in your mouth. You have to wear the mask all the time when you're out or you're meeting somebody, right? So there are certain things you have to follow. And if you're meeting somebody, what you have to follow something, right? What? Elbow bump, right? You don't have to shake hands. You have to elbow bump, right? Or you have to foot bump, right? Then you have to wave each other like that. No shaking hands, right? So that we don't have to spread germs. Okay, only waving hands, right? Then courtesy to each other, right? Then you can even salute, right? You can even bow down and you can air hug somebody like that if you really love somebody, right? Okay, so because that is very important these days, right? So remember to wash your hands after you play, after you do something, and before eating. No putting fingers in your mouth, no putting your toys in your mouth, right? So we have to stop that virus to spread around. Understand? We don't have to be worried about that. Be happy, enjoy yourself, but follow these instructions. Okay? That's great, lovely, excellent. So, we are going to start our computing class today. And what we are going to learn is what is computer? And there are some parts of that, right? Are there any parts of computer? Yes, there are some parts of computer. First of all, you can see the screen where you can even see Teacher Sadia, right? Can you see? That is a screen of the computer. right? Can you see that? Yeah, that's a screen of the computer. Then you have some numbers in front of you. Can you see that? There are numbers and alphabet just in front of you. Yeah, that's there are keys. There are small little keys, right? They are called keyboards. So that's lovely. Okay, and do you know there are many types of computer we use in our daily lives, right? Maybe we have a desktop computer which we put on the desk. It has got a screen, then it has got a CPU, right? Have you seen the CPU? Yes, it has got a CPU and it has got a mouse. Yes, it has got a mouse which I'll show you, right? Then you maybe have tabs on which you're taking class, isn't that? How many of you are using tabs? Oh, wow, that's great. That is also a computer, right? That is also computer, and we are also using our cell phones. The cell phone is also a computer. Do you know that? Oh, that's lovely. Let's see. Okay, now we are going to see a video where there is a person who's going to tell us about computer a little, right? And then I will show you a computer, right? Okay, let's see that. Computers, yes. Yes. Now,
Hello, kids. I'm here to teach you about the computer components. And what are they? Let me look up on the internet and show you something. Oh, yes, this one. Here, this is the monitor, a screen that shows everything that you are doing on the computer. Through the keyboard, you give commands to your computer. It's an input device, a keyboard. Yes, you type from it. And then there's a mouse, also an input device that you give commands from to the computer. And the commands and everything goes to the CPU. That's the brain of the computer. It does everything for you and solves everything. And this is how the whole set look like. But there's another way to look at it. Now there are laptops. Easy to use. It has all of those features inside one laptop, and you can use it anywhere. Like this. I can sit on the floor and use it. Or anyone can use it sitting in the park on a bench, listening to music. Or the babies and children can also use it easily. So have fun using the internet and the laptop.
wow, that's lovely. That is lovely. Okay, that's great. So, what we learned about? We learned about computers, right? Okay, that's lovely. Who likes computers, right? And how do you use them? What do you do with the computers? You watch cartoons, you watch poems and rhymes, you learn so many things, you can even draw on computer, right? Okay, that's so lovely. We are also going to learn so much about computers. So now teacher is going to show you the computer and the comp. Okay, so we are going to see the computer and look into the paths. What are the paths of the computer, right? So I will going to show you a laptop, right? So most of us are using laptops, I hope, right? If all of you are using laptops. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. You're using tabs as well. Oh, that's great. Okay. That is so lovely. So you are going to use tabs. You're using laptops. Okay. That's so lovely. So why do we call it a laptop, right? See, as I told you, there's a desktop. And why is it called desktop? Why? Because we put it on desk and we use it, right? By sitting on the chair. But what is this? This is a laptop. What is this? A laptop, right? And why do we call it a laptop? As you have seen in the video, that the laptops are very easy to use. You can even, by sitting on the floor, you can use them, right? And you can sit on the sofa, you can take it anywhere because this is portable, right? We can take it anywhere, like our tabs and cell phones, right? We can, this is kind of mobile. We can take it anywhere. Even if we're going out, we are in the park, we can use it, as you've seen, right? We can listen to the music and we can do whatever we want to, right? So this is computer. What is it? It's a computer, right? And now we will look into the parts of the computer. Now, what is the first part of the computer which we see when we open up our computers? That is a screen, right? That is a screen where you are watching me right now, right? Can you see me on the screen? Yes. This is the screen of the computer, right? Can you see? This is the screen of the computer, right? See, that's a screen. We call it a screen, right? This rectangular shape is a screen, right? This is a screen of the computer on which you can see me and I can see you too, right? Okay, we can watch cartoons, we can watch movies, we can learn poems and rhymes in that, we can learn so many things. I have learned to bake on that, right? Watching on the screen, right? Oh, that's great. What have you learned and what have you seen or what are you watching on this screen? What do you like to watch? Oh, cartoons, yes, poems and rhymes and alphabets and numbers. Oh, that's so great. That's so great. This screen is the part which connects us, right? And we can see each other. We can even talk to each other as we're doing right now. Okay? That is so lovely. Okay, so another thing which we talked about was these things, which you can see there are numbers and alphabets on that, right? Can you see the numbers and alphabets on that? Yeah, there are the numbers and alphabets on that, and there are little keys. They are little keys, right? There are so many keys on which we have alphabets and we have got numbers. So we can type whatever site we're going to go, whatever we're going to write on, we can type with the keyboard, right? We type with the keyboard. That's so great. So this can even connect, right? And the CPU is inside this machine, right? Inside this device, there is another CPU, right? Everything is in the laptop, the screen, the keyboard, and the CPU, everything is inside this, right? Okay, and then there is another thing, there's a little thing which we call a mouse. And why we call it a mouse? Does it look like a mouse? Yes, it does. It does look like a mouse, and it just got a little tail as well. It's got shoo, shoo, right? So we use this to type. Sorry, we use this to click, right? We have to, if we have to copy and paste and we have to go on to some other sites and all, so we use computer, right? Okay, that's so great, that's so lovely. So this is about computers, right? We have got desktop computers, we have got laptops, we have got tabs, and we have got cell phones. And we can use all of them as computer because they're all computers, right? Okay, so the computer has a screen, right? The computer has a screen like this, right? Okay, that's great. That has got a screen, then it has got a keyboard, right? Like this. There are small keys on it, right? Yeah. Oh, yes. You can see it. Yeah. You can see it in your on your laptop as well. That is so great. Yes. So, I are you going to remember the parts of the computer? What are the parts of the computer? Yes. We have got we have got screen, then we have got keyboard, then we have got mouse, right? Okay, so once again, we are going to see the video of the parts of the computer, right? Okay, let's see the video.
Hello kids, I'm here to teach you about the computer components. And what are they? Let me look up on the internet and show you something. Oh yes, this one. Here, this is the monitor. A screen that shows everything that you are doing on the computer. Through the keyboard, you give commands to your computer. It's an input device, a keyboard. Yes, you type from it. And then there's a mouse, also an input device that you give commands from to the computer. And the commands and everything goes to the CPU. That's the brain of the computer. It does everything for you and solves everything. And this is how the whole set look like. But there's another way to look at it. Now there are laptops. Easy to use. It has all of those features inside one laptop. And you can use it anywhere. Like this. I can sit on the floor and use it. Or anyone can use it sitting in the park on a bench, listening to music. Or the babies and children can also use it easily. So have fun using the internet and the laptop.
That's great. Okay. So I hope you have enjoyed it, right? Learning about computers. Okay, see? So we learned about computers. Now you have to look into your computer, and what you're going to do is you are going to draw. Whatever computer you're using, you are going to draw it on a piece of paper, right? If you're using a desktop, you're going to draw a desktop. If you're using a laptop, you're going to draw a laptop. If you're using a tab, you're going to draw your tab, right? Whatever machine you're doing, using, whatever device you're using, you are going to draw that, right? Okay, and in the next class, what we're going to do is we will share those drawings, right? And we'll see what machine you're using. Okay, so that's great, so lovely. So before I leave, we are going to revise the Yes, okay. That social distancing and how you have to greet each other these days, right? What you have to do is arm bump, right? Or a foot bump, or you have to wave, right? No shaking hands. Remember, no shaking hands. Okay, that is so great. Yes, that's the way you have to greet each other. Maybe you can go down, right? Or maybe you can air hug. Right. Okay, that's great. And what else? You have to wash your hands. Wash, wash, wash. Wear a mask. Right? Sanitize your hands. Don't put anything in your mouth. No hands in your mouth. No toys in your mouth. Right? No spreading germs. Okay, that's great. That's so lovely. Okay, that is the end of the class. We'll see each other in the next class. Okay, till then, everybody stay safe, be happy, and goodbye. Okay.